classic rock and 70s John Bonham, you know, a little Mitch Mitchell, a little Hendrix, so I'd like to keep it classic, with my own little swagger on it. What about you, Farles? Let's hear about you.
Thank you, John. As for me, I mean, I don't know, I guess my influences, I wouldn't say they really come out much in the music, which is fine because it just, maybe they do and I just don't know it, but I mean, my main influences happen to be a little bit, I guess, more jam band-esque or something along those lines, so it doesn't, I mean, again, maybe I'll figure out a way to incorporate that someday, but the way I see it, I'm just kind of, you know, Anthony's sort of the seasoned old veteran who's been in other bands, and John's the exuberant young man with all the talent in the world, and that really comes through in our music, and I'm just kind of the awkward middle child, doing anything to gain acceptance and just kind of learning on the job, so not much in the way of influences that come out in our music, I guess.
So do you feel kind of like what you do kind of... I'm doing hand gestures because everyone in Radio Land can see me right now. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah. Mark does, I mean, oh my god, I keep calling you the wrong name. Here's Yella does that too. He's helping me right now. He's actually recording us on my iPad so we can all like watch it later and look at how funny we look when we're on the radio. Okay, so like I said, I am interviewing Pat Buchanan's Hearse. They're a local band from Rochester, and well, local from Rochester makes sense. They'll be playing on Saturday night with Universe Shark from Buffalo and Pistol Whips from Albany. Do you have any other events coming up locally or regionally? Do you have any tours planned? What's going on with that?
We do have another show in July at Dublin Underground, July 21st. It's also a Saturday, and then in August we're taking off to do some shows in Brooklyn and up kind of like Albany, New Paltz, Boston area with a bunch of awesome bands that are that we've kind of just come in contact with just because of the type of music that we play, and so they're all there's so many young bands out there, Katrina, and like, you know, I'm so glad to be a part of that whole group. It's
actually kind of good continuity with what Furious Yellow was kind of talking about before. We were reminiscing about the days when BER had an indie rock show, and for me, like, what's important about the platform that I have, like, I do play like alternative music. I play the awesome stuff that we have programmed in. We have such a variety, but I like to support not only local but bands that are independent and doing it on their own. So definitely that's part of the reason why I think you guys are cool. Like, I appreciate it. I know I've heard Anthony go into rants about local music at the show. Speaking of shows, how would you kind of appropriately for our radio listeners describe a live Pat Buchanan's Hearse experience? Kind of entice them to come to anywhere.
A lot of booze. Yeah, and fun, and some yelling. And lots of dancing, actually. I've never seen so many people dance. It's a really diverse crowd full of so many different people that, I don't know, they just all come together to get kind of riotous.
Riotous. in a safe way, of course.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Yes,
absolutely.
If I also may add something for my part, I think this is something that's sort of been developing the entire time we've been a band, and is even becoming more so an attraction, is that I think we're sort of figuring out how to make the visual spectacle more of a draw and more of
Maybe confetti cannon, maybe a Fanta bazooka. That would be kind of cool.
Probably not. So yeah, in the studio with Buchanan's Hearse from Rochester. They are playing Saturday night at Monsters Town, and they're playing with two awesome bands that will be from Albany and Universe Shark from Buffalo. And our time's almost up. There's a couple services that I do have. Well, not quite in time.
Off. Alright, good. That was fun.
That was perfect. Perfect timing, guys. And
Hey,
I
Mom.
have.
You.
Yeah, Mom. Hi, how are you?